Hi guys, it's Sab from Fowl Talkers and welcome to another edition of Talking Fowl 101. Today I'm going to talk you through how to blow a teal call, basically, and this is using our new Teal Talker duck call that we've put together. Now, I guess there's a few different things you can do with the teal call. The female makes that chuckle all the time, which is multiple syllables repeated. It sounds something like this. So that's just a standard sort of teal call, if you like. But I just want to talk you through some of the different things you can do with this and where this call sort of comes into its own, and things you can apply with any sort of teal call really. But you can really try and make it sound like there's multiple ducks on the water, and the way you do that is by achieving some variation through your pitch, and also by, I guess, the intensity of those cackles along the way. So if we're working birds that are a long way off, and we've sort of made this call a fair bit louder, just so you can work birds from a longer distance off, it doesn't hurt to sound like as many teal as you can. So something like this is basically what we would do when we're working ducks or working teal that are a long way out. So that's a bit of a mouthful, but basically what we're doing there is dropping the intensity of how hard we're calling, and also playing around with the pitch. And when I say pitch, it's no different to singing a note. If you want a low pitch or a low sounding call, then you put a bit more bass or inflection into that. And if you want to go higher, then it's like singing a higher note, if you like. With this call, into the back of the call, I'll blow it for you now so you can hear what it sounds like. Basically, you're still putting a little bit of rasp on it, just to get that real nice note in there. But so into the back of the call, it sounds something like this. So that's basically what we're doing there. Again, turn it around, you can hear that again. So that's sort of the variation that you can do with this call. Now, I guess in terms of blowing a teal call, the most important thing, we've got a nice big mouthpiece on this, so that allows it to get nice and loud. But what you want to try and do with that call is get it pressed right onto your lips, or get your lips, I guess, pressed right onto the mouth of the call. And you don't want any air to escape, ideally, so that all the air that you are pushing out does go into the call, and in doing that you get more syllables out of the call, and that's where you can start to really get into those long drawn out sort of teal calls. So press it hard up against your lips, or as hard as you can, to avoid any air getting out the sides, and you sort of just keep blowing, and all you're saying is, or the tip of your tongue is hitting the roof of your mouth, and you're basically so that your tongue hitting the top of your mouth is what cuts that and makes that note come out. So I guess all you're still using your diaphragm in the same principles that we've talked about throughout our Talking Fowl clips, and you're pushing air from your gut, but basically what you're doing is focusing all that air into that little mouthpiece there, and you're just cutting it off with your tongue and making that sound like as many teal as you can. One other call that we like to do is what I call the happy hen, and basically this is more of a confidence call, or a settling call, when the birds are not far out of the decoys and you just want to give them some confidence and let them know that your decoys are still alive. This is what I like to call the happy hen. And what that is, sometimes you'll hear teal when they're quite relaxed and comfortable and confident, they'll they'll just sit there and let that call go. It's a killer early in the morning, and in the afternoons it just sounds like contented birds. So yeah, that happy hen is basically real light on, and you're not putting so much pressure through it. So less rasp on that, but you're basically just slowing down those syllables and really trying to make a little bit of a higher pitch note through it. So that's what we call the happy hen. But that's basically, I guess, the variation that you can do with the teal call, with the hen bird anyway. So I guess the main thing with this call is that we've sort of designed it to be loud enough that it can get out to birds that are a long way away. Often we're calling it ducks that are a long way out. But then also you can soften it right down when the birds are in close and you're just trying to finish them off into the decoys. That's what we've designed this call to be, in terms of being an all-purpose call for birds that are a long way out and in close. So look, I hope you've enjoyed the talk, and I hope you get something out of it. I hope you can go away and practice, and by all means you can check us up on our website, www.fowltalkers.com.au, or keep checking out our YouTube channel for more clips like this.